Okay, so welcome to this training. There are a few topics we're going to discuss. Yeah, just an introduction on Mobius and about the Mobius classes, how it's organized within Mobius. Something about the questions and the assignments, which I will give a demo, and then I will ask you to do some questions as well and create an assignment. Small part on the gradebook, and yeah, some workarounds and a sheet with follow-up things on it. So we have 3 Mobius instances at TUDelft. It's in the cloud. It used to be on premise, but now it's in the cloud. We have a Mobius that's connected to Brightspace. It's called the exercise server, and mainly used for exercise, homework, quizzes, that sort of thing. We have an exam server that has not been recently used because we use that for the on-campus exams. And the third one, that is the one we're going to use, that's the online exam server, and that is used for online and online proctored exams. So Mobius classes, Mobius uses classes, and you can, yeah, a class is like a course in Brightspace, so you can do things, and mainly you can make questions and make assignments and look at the gradebook. So that is a class, and it uses a hierarchy. So you have parent and child classes, and we call them question bank and year classes. And I've inserted an example. You see the course code, the title of the course code, and behind that question bank. And below that, the child, you will see, well, every year class. And there are a few things different in the question bank and the year class. So the year class of the question bank is really for creating questions, managing questions, and only instructors have access to this class, so no students. The class is created by the digital exam desk, and that class is, well, forever. It just remains there. On contrary to the year class, which is used for creating assignments or exams, as we call them, students will get access to that class to make the exam. The class is also created by the digital exam desk, and this class will only be here for 1 year. Well, it will remain longer, but it's only used for 1 year. So next year you will get another one, and that is to, well, really to manage the student results. So every year you have a number of students taking exams and the resits, and the results are saved in this class, and then the next year you get a new class. If you would do that in one class, you will get a lot of data, a lot of exams, and yeah, it's not that practical. So the parent class is where you make your questions, but in the chat class, you see those questions and you can use the questions to assemble an assignment. And I've included 2 pictures. So the first one is a picture of the question bank, and you will see the groups of questions. And the second one is a picture of the year class, where you see the same questions or groups of questions, but it has a green icon in front of it. It really is the share icon. But if you see that icon, it means that the actual question is somewhere else, and somewhere else is in the question bank. Any questions so far?
No. Yes, maybe one.
Yeah.
So does it mean that we always have to design the questions in the question bank parent class and then kind of pull them each year into the year class to make an assignment?
You don't have to pull them. You will see the the picture below is how you see the questions that are in the parent. So you have to make the questions in the parent or the question bank, but you will see you can use them in the year class. So the online exams, you have to use your school account, your NetID. I will use now a test account. And this is the homepage of Mobius. So here you will see the classes where you are instructor. And I think for now, if you log in, you will only see 2 classes. And you will see top right, a help function, your name, and a logout. So that is, I think all the classes you're taking, that is on a student level, and you're not supposed to see that because you have to log in with your employee account. If we go to the question bank, this is the home page of a class in Mobius. If you want to go back to the home page of Mobius itself, you click on the logo. So there you will get back. A few things. So there are really 2 parts in this homepage. The first one I've used already for some information, but this is used for information on the exam itself. You know, how many questions there are, what the date is, what you can use or cannot use during the exam, those sort of things it's used for. And below that, it now says there's no content, but here the assignments will show. So that is the homepage of the class. And then you have these navigation bar items. Class User Manager is really for, well, managing your users. If, for example, I search for users, I can see these are the people who are now instructor in this class. So I'm missing a few NetIDs. So these are about users, enrolling them or removing them, whatever. The Proctor tools, I don't think you're going to use it. It is for giving access to students to a certain exam. Then you have the content repository, which is the place where you will be most of the time because it has 2 components in it, which is the assignment and the questions. So questions and assignments, those are really the 2 things on this whole page. Well, and the import, I guess, that you're going to use. You will see, well, a lot of other things here, but you can disregard them. Questions and assignments. That's what it's about. Then you have the gradebook, which I will show you later some things about, but really also only the class grades you're going to use. And external, well, that's not used at the moment.